As the pen hits the pad, this concept I'm trying to grasp.
Thinking the thoughts.
Now my heart is sad, but at the same time, my soul rejoices and is glad, thinking how you accomplish what seems to be an impossible task. Wife to one of the greatest men alive, and how you prayed for a country who inherently treated us bad.
Racial bigotry.
Racial slurs.
Behind every good man, there's a woman. Man, it's high time we need to rethink this phrase, because right by his side is where you stand. Literally his better half, his right hand. Sister Coretta, I am your eternal fan, because when pen hits the pad, my heart bleeds, thinking how you had to overlook iniquities for the greater good of a country that didn't see us equally.
God bless America.
A letter to a sister who quite literally changed the country's thinking as the pen hits the pad.
My mind becomes focused like a magnifying glass.
Third eye speaks.
See, I've thought long and hard. Still, I sit and think. I think and I think into a deep unconscious sleep. I'm having one of those dreams like the late Dr. King.
I had a dream one day.
My thoughts clash in a mass of words talking to me as creativity seeps into the veins of my arm.
I may not get there with
it turns to ink,
but I've seen.
And the pen begins moving. At this point, I've lost control. The pen has a mind of its own. I'm writing the words, but its thoughts have flown across the paper, scripted in impeccable arrangement. My eyes are closed, my hearing has faded. I feel God in my veins.
Thank God Almighty.
The supreme sensation. He's using my hands, controlling my fingers, yet I don't fight. I write his dialogue with patience. Nothing short of amazement are the words I give to you. Those who can see the invisible can do the impossible. I speak of you, Sister King, and I'll never forget.
But I must admit, I didn't know about your life.
Ignorance is bliss.
All I knew was that you was King's wife. Sometimes you spoke, but mostly sat down, brim tilted low, trying to play the background.
Incognito.
I didn't know about your husband either, except the usual, that he was a preacher.
Wow.
A non-violent leader and a firm believer that if someone hit you, you shouldn't attempt to hit them back either. My ignorance wasn't my intention. You were in the Progressive Party convention. 1948, when most held a grudge. You were a freedom fighter long before he was. Must have been tough, real tough indeed, because back then, men were mad women could read, and it's for the background. Well, that was a lie. Because in most marches, you were right there by his side. When he died, what shock and despair. Unknown gunmen find from out of nowhere. But you stayed strong and you still maintain. Created a king center for non-violent social change. So strange, fighting for sisters and brothers. Did you ever think blacks would kill one another? Bang on one another? Brother versus brother over red or blue when they both the same color?
Break yourself, fool.
But I'm glad that holiday got fixed. Celebration became law in 1986.
Happy birthday to you.
He admits in his own words before he died that he couldn't have done it if he wasn't right there by his side.
Every good man.
Now I don't feel as dumb as I used to. And it's amazing what a little reading can do. I know you'll get this letter. It's in the name of the Father. And you don't know me, but yours truly the author. P.S. Peace is the weapon that wins. And I don't need a gun, I got a ballpoint pen.
Thank you to Family Affair Wise Words, featuring poets Bless, the author, and Poetic Visions.